Hi, this is Don Willis. Welcome to our final segment on the Missouri Cabinet Collection. I'm here with Gordon Rubel, co-founder of PCJS and an early copper specialist. And it's our pleasure to, one more time, talk about these fabulous early half-cents that are going to be sold by the Goldbergs on January 26th in Los Angeles, California. Lot viewing is by appointment on January 2nd from 9 to 5, and open lot viewing is 9 to 5 on January 13th. So let's continue our conversation. Lot 51, 1802 over 0, Cohen 1.
Okay, if you're not familiar with half-cent varieties, you may say, what are they, how is this coin in this collection? It's only graded VF30. Well, because it has a very distinctive reverse, the reverse of 1800. Single leaves terminate the top of the wreath. And it wasn't used for very long.
Well, it's an R6.
R6.
And it's the only one we've ever graded, so we know that's pretty rare.
Not only that, this VF30 is by far the finest known of this example.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So the half-cent specialists are really going to want this coin in their collection.
Okay, well, good luck.
Lot 57 is an 1803 Cohen 3. Not an ultra rarity, again rarity 2, but again 66 red and brown. 1803 half cents uncirculated, just as a date, are really difficult to get. But this one is just so beautiful. Mint red fading into brown, lustrous, cartwheel. This coin has everything. If you want an 1803 for your date set, I can't imagine a better coin than this.
It's beautiful. I'll take it.
All right, you're allowed to bid on it.
All right. How about lot 120?
Now we get into some other half cents. Roger Cohen relegated these to the back of his book, and they are later dates, so they belong in the back of the book. His book was mainly on mint state large cents, and he didn't even, in the first edition of his book, Roger didn't really count these because he was only interested in mint states. So he called these other half cents. In his second book, he included the proofs,
Okay.
which should be. And then Walter Bring did his opus on half cents in 1982, I believe. His book came out,
Right, right.
and he so completely, exhaustively covered the field that his reference book has everything you can imagine, and it's mentioned several times in the catalog.
Right.
Anyway,
The catalog does a really great job of describing the coins and describing the provenance and so forth, the rarity. Like this coin is a proof 66 brown, but it's also an R7 minus. I mean, that's a pretty doggone rare coin.
and look at this pedigree.
Yeah, Stickney, Chapman.
Stickney,
Yeah,
Chapman,
right.
Ellison, Jackman, Henry Chapman, Newcomb. By the way, this is one of the Newcomb coins. I think the Newcomb collection was sold intact to B. Max Mell, who sold it to Colonel Green intact. And of the 96 original coins in the Newcomb collection, 42 of them were good enough to make this this collection.
Wow.
And
Wow.
the ones that weren't good enough, they traded off or sold off,
Right,
whatever.
right. Okay, let's go look at lot 145. That's an 1836 second restrike proof, another R7 coin in 66 red brown. Wow.
Okay, again, probably
What else
obviously
can you
the
say about
finest
that
known. Well, what's interesting about this coin is the second restrikes use the reverse of 1840 rather than the reverse of 1836. So
So this was restruck in 1840?
these were all, many of these restrikes were struck at a much later
Oh,
time.
much later than 1840, okay.
Yes.
I display my ignorance.
So the date is 1836, but many of them were struck later. And they were struck through 1857.
Well, it's got some beautiful color on it, and it's an outstanding coin.
Yeah, the red and brown. I
So
mean,
another great rarity prize. Let's take a look at one more. How about lot 181, 1847, first restrike proof. Now here's an R8 grading proof 63 red brown. Wow, that's a
63
R8,
red
that's
and brown,
incredible.
but if you look at the obverse of this coin, it's at least 80% red. So it's nearly full red on the obverse and about 20% or so red on the reverse, which is now again it's dated 1847, but it has reverse from an 1856 half cent on it.
right.
But just a wonderful coin, and I can't imagine any exist any redder than this, at least on the front.
Well, you know, there's so many terrific coins in this sale. It's, like I said earlier, it's mind-boggling. You're looking at the finest known and pop ones and pop ones and pop ones. But for those of us that don't have an unlimited checkbook and you're interested in buying some really cool type coins, there's some great type coins in here. You know, here's just a handful that I picked out. 1834 and 65 red brown, that's lot 138. I mean, a very, very nice coin. This 1835 and 65 red brown, gosh, look at the red on that. That's just, it's what, 75% red? That's
On the obverse,
incredible.
and the reverse is
Yeah,
even maybe more red than that.
Right, and then, you know, in 1833 and 64 plus, 1833 and 66 brown. I mean, there's just so many nice type coins here that, you know, are going to be available for a very modest amount of money with the Missouri Cabinet Provenance. I think it's going to be a great opportunity, as I said earlier, for the type collectors as well as the specialists, and obviously the very high-end type collectors as well. So
Yeah, everybody, when a name collection like this comes on the market, and this is a once-in-a-lifetime collection, this will never be duplicated once it's dispersed. It's impossible. These are all the finest
right,
coins.
right.
So everybody will want a little piece. I want one of those Missouri Cabinet coins. Now these four coins.
Me too.
These four coins are maybe affordable to the average collector who wants a piece
Right.
of this collection.
Right. Well, hey, Gordon, you know what? It's been really great sitting with you and listening to you reminisce about the stories. And, you know, I couldn't help but remember when you said that you were asked to be an impartial judge of grading back in 1970. So that means you've been doing this impartial grading for 43 years now. And
then some.
and then some. So, you know, a tremendous asset to the hobby, obviously. You know, co-founder of PCGS and a tremendous asset to PCGS, and we really thank you for spending your time with us and sharing your knowledge about this really, really incredible collection.
Again, it was such a pleasure doing these coins, and I'm so glad that we were chosen for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to grade and encapsulate these coins.
Right. So let me remind everyone that these coins will be sold on January 26th by the Goldbergs in Los Angeles. The lot viewing is by appointment on January 2nd from 9 to 5, and open lot viewing is on January 13th from 9 to 5. This is a collection you just do not want to miss. If you've got any interest in half cents, even if you just want to stop by and just
Look at 'em.
lot view, just look at them, spend some time. We've had the pleasure of spending hours and hours looking at these, and it's really a fascinating collection. So we wish all of you the best of luck in terms of bidding, if you're going to be bidding, and we hope to see you at the Goldberg auction.